नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणी। ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सकगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be very joyfully performed and the everlasting time-tested knowledge. Susukam Kartum Abhyayam. By Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 14th chapter, the three modes of material nature. In this chapter, Krishna is giving us all the knowledge we need to know about the three modes of nature. This is based on Arjuna's question in the 13th chapter. Prakritim Purusham Chaiva Kshetram Kshetrajnam Evacha Yetat Veditum Ichami Jnanam Jneyam Cha Kesam. So I want to know what is Prakriti Purusha. So Krishna taught everything. So now he is focusing more on the Prakriti in the 14th chapter, because the three modes of material nature are born from Prakriti. We already understand very well from Bhagavad Gita that we are not the body, we are the soul. But we think that we are the body. Every day we do activities only to satisfy the needs of our bodies. That's what everybody is aiming actually. Why we need money here in this material world? Because to take care of our body. But if we are attached to everything in this material world without understanding very well that we are not this body, then we are committing every day sinful acts. That's what we need to understand. Every action we do with attachment, it comes with sins. Karma bandha. So only a person who is able to see this world through the eyes of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge will be able to understand very clearly that everything is temporary. Nasatho vidyate bhava. That's what we need to understand. Just in 2 lines, Krishna said very clearly. Nasato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sataka. That's it. Asataka. Everything in this material world, this matter, everything is material, asataka. It has no endurance, so it's not permanent. Na bhavo. Asataka vidyate na bhavo. And Sataka, that is the soul, which is na abhavo. Na bhavo, na abhavo. Asattaka, na bhavo. Sataka, na abhavo. Means it is not impermanent. Na abhavo means not impermanent. Na bhavo means not permanent. So that's what Krishna is teaching. We are the soul, we need to understand very well. Then do everything based on what is needed for the soul. What the soul needs every day, every moment. We are not this body, we are the soul. Of course, we need to perform activities just to maintain our body for sure. Because if we don't act, if we don't even do very basic works, then the system won't work. Our body itself is made up of so many organs, and we have to do exercise, we have to walk, we need to act. That's why Krishna himself said very clearly that na prasiddhayet akarmanaga. Sarira yatra pichate na prasiddhayet akarmanaga. After getting this body, sarira, nothing good is going to come if we don't act. Na prasiddhayet akarmanaga. We have to act. But we should do only the prescribed duties. Niyatam kuru karmatvam karma jayohi akarmanaga. That's what in the first two lines Krishna says. Niyatam kuru karmatvam. You perform prescribed duties. Niyatam kuru karmat. Karma jayohi akarmanaga. Performing activities is better than not doing anything. That's why Krishna is teaching in the fourth chapter very clearly that karmano hyapi bodhavyam bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gatihi. One should understand what is karma, vikarma, akarma. Karmano hi api bodhavyam, bodhavyam cha vikarmanaga, akarmanascha bodhavyam, gahana karmano gati. So we need to understand what is karma first of all. The prescribed duties. That's what niyatam kuru karmatvam. So karma is basically niyatam karma. It should be the prescribed duties. Durenagi avaram karma. Abominable activities, one must keep it at a far distance. Far distance. Durenagi avaram karma. How can we keep all the abominable activities at a far distance? That's why both of them vikarmanaga. One should understand what are the forbidden activities. That's what avaram karma, vikarma, both are same. So how we can keep all the abominable activities at a far distance? Buddhi yogad Dhananjaya. By applying the buddhi yoga. So that means we need to know what is right, what is wrong, and we should know the difference between body and soul, and what is binding and what is liberating. Bandham cha moksha. Bandha moksha, which is binding and which is liberating. That's what we need to know. And we should not be doing any acts which are binding. So that's why Krishna is teaching us that very clearly. He was telling Arjuna that Durenehe avaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya buddhau saranamanvicha kripanaha palahe. So with that intelligence, you surrender unto him. We need to surrender unto Krishna. So do everything as an offering unto Krishna. That's why doing everything with intelligence. If you do everything as an offering unto Krishna, we are doing everything with intelligence. We are doing everything for Krishna. Bhagavad Gita is giving us the knowledge to do that. Because when we study and understand this Bhagavad Gita fully, we understand that Krishna is the Supreme Lord when we have no questions on that. So that means we are able to surrender unto Krishna. We are able to dedicate our life unto Krishna. We are able to derive great satisfaction and bliss by talking about Krishna. We should feel ourselves extremely fortunate that in this material world, first of all, getting an opportunity to study Bhagavad Gita itself is extremely rare. Getting a human birth is very rare. And with that human birth, getting an opportunity to study and understand Bhagavad Gita is very, very rare. And there too, this is the topmost secret. Guhyat Guhyataram. Jnananam Jnanam Uttamam. So, to get an opportunity to study and understand Bhagavad Gita like what we are doing every day, it is very rare. And we have got that opportunity now. We need to make full use of this great opportunity. We should not lose this opportunity. Because whatever progress we are going to make, it is going to be with us, and we are going to continue to make progress in the next life if we are not able to make a full progress in this life and go to Goloka. Because these efforts, what we are doing, chanting Hare Krishna and offering prasadam to Krishna and surrendering unto Krishna, everything is what we are supposed to do in our life. That's what is good for the soul. So that's what earlier I was talking about, discussing about what is good for the soul. We are trying to do everything which is good for the body. In fact, we don't understand that what we are doing is actually not good for our body. By having an attachment in this material world, by doing everything, it is not good for our body. We are not able to understand. Now, what is good for the soul? Studying Bhagavad Gita, praising the Supreme Lord, surrendering into Krishna, and rendering devotional service unto Krishna, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, offering prasadam unto Krishna. So like that, every day when we are engaged in Krishna's service, so that is good for the self, good for the soul. So Krishna is repeatedly asking us in Bhagavad Gita to only do that, nothing else. Just do that one only, nothing else. Bhagavad Gita knowledge only, that is possible for us to do. Otherwise, there are so many ways our mind gets distracted in this way. It's very difficult to focus, very difficult to concentrate. Even at that time when Krishna was there, standing in front of Arjuna, Arjuna told Krishna that it's very difficult to control my mind. And now in this so-called modern material world, it is so much of distractions. Our mind, the data in our brain is getting corrupted by the data which is flowing through all these social apps and other things. Everything is just coming from all directions. Krishna said that Apuryamanam achala pradishtam samudram apa pravisanti yadvat tadvat kamayam pravisanti sarve sashantim apnoti na kama kam. Earlier days, that amount of desires coming into our mind is not that much compared to what it is now. Now, so many actions we need to do, so many desires, so many things we need to commit, not able to find good time to sleep. Even if you go to bed, also looking at the smartphone and any messages from anyone coming or videos and things like that. And people are getting focused on the movies or games or watching the news, politics, and so what. So many different ways we are all getting bombarded with so many desires entering into our mind. Tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve. So now kama, the lust, the desires are pravisanti, they are entering from all directions, just like that. That's what we need to understand. But what Krishna said, sasantim apnoti na kama kami. Only a person who is not disturbed by such incessant flow of desires can achieve peace of mind. So how we can do that? We can do that by focusing our mind on Krishna, by developing desires to serve Krishna, to please Krishna, to do everything for Krishna, to fully surrender unto Krishna. We need to dedicate our life unto Krishna. So like that, we have to convert everything as Krishna conscious desires. Our mind should be focused only on Krishna only, not on anything else. We should get ourselves fully attached only to Krishna, not on anyone else. Then only it is possible for us to free ourselves from this material bondage. This is very strong. This is Viruda Moolam, very strong. The roots, the attachments, what we have in this material world is actually Suviruda Moolam. The roots have become very strong. We cannot uproot it. It's not possible. We have to only cut it. Tadena Chitva. Tadena Chitva means we have to cut it very strongly. Sangha Sastrina, by the weapon of detachment. That's what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. We have to do that. Before our time comes to an end, before our life comes to an end, we need to do that. And there are so many. It's entangled everywhere. Rupam, Segat, Topa Labhyate, Nanto, Nachatiki, Nachasam Pratishta. So you cannot see its form, and it has no beginning and no end. Everywhere, the roots are going this way, that way. Everywhere it's going so strong, very strong. So every day we need to keep cutting that very strongly. Then only we can go to Goloka. Then only we can reach Krishna. Then only it's possible for us to Gachanti Amudaga Padam Avvayam Tat. Then only we can reach the supreme permanent abode. Gachanti. Otherwise it is not possible. Otherwise we'll keep coming back and again. And we should not let this root to grow more. That's very important. If we don't follow this Bhagavad Gita, if we don't render devotional service unto Krishna, if we don't have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, all such things, that means these roots are becoming even much more stronger. The entanglement is becoming even more complicated, very complex. It's very difficult for us to cut them. We should not let it grow like that. In this life itself, we should cut everything fully. If not, we should keep cutting it, this attachments to this world. In every life, we need to do that. Then only we can go to Goloka. And can we expect everyone to follow this and sit and study this Bhagavad Gita and do everything? No, it is not possible. Only 1 in 1,000 will do that, and by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have got that opportunity to study and understand everything. And once we fall in love with Krishna, so then we will be able to do all these things. So there is weapon of attachment on Krishna. That's what is very important. So we need to get ourselves very strongly attached to Krishna. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying the 14th chapter. We finished up to 17 slokas. So in the 16th sloka, Krishna taught us very clearly that Karmanaga Sukrutasyahu Satvikam Nirmalam Palam Rajasasthu Palam Dukkham Ajnanam Tamasaga Palam Karmanaga Sukrutasyahu Satvikam Nirmalam Palam. So when our work is pious, then with the mode of goodness, the end result is we will get purified. It purifies us. Whereas the end result of Rajoguna is dukkha, distress. Whereas the end result of the palam of Tamoguna is ignorance, ajnana. The result of pious action is pure and is said to be in the mode of goodness. But action done in the mode of passion results in misery, and action performed in the mode of ignorance results in foolishness. Then in the next sloka, what we studied in the last class, in the sloka number 17, Sattva sanjayate jnanam rajaso lobhayevacha Pramada moho tamaso bhavati bhavato ajnanamevacha. Sattva sanjayate jnanam. So in the mode of goodness, knowledge develops. Already we understood that sukha, it binds one to happiness. And knowledge develops. Whereas with the mode of passion, Rajoguna develops greediness. Greed develops. Rajaso lobhaye. Whereas with the Tamoguna, pramada, moha, there is madness and illusion develops. Bhavato ajnanam, because of ignorance, nonsense. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. From the mode of goodness, real knowledge develops. From the mode of passion, greed develops. And from the mode of ignorance, develop foolishness, madness, and illusion. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying today, in the sloka number 18, Urdvam gachanti sattvasta Madhye tistanti rajasa Jaganya guna vrittista adho gachanti tamasa. So, one who is in goodness will elevate to the higher planets. Urdhvam gachanti sattvasta. Whereas when one is in the mode of passion, Rajoguna will keep coming back to this middle level planet. Whereas when one is in the mode of ignorance, will go to the most condemned destination. So that is Adho Gachanti. Abominable existence. Adho Gachanti. So that's what happens to those who are in the mode of ignorance. Those situated in the mode of goodness gradually go upward to the higher planets. Those in the mode of passion live in the earthly planets. And those in the abominable mode of ignorance go down to the hellish worlds. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we have successfully finished 18th sloka in the 14th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Tina Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you so much Guruji for today's class. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Utsa Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for this class, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama.
Ramindra Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
बेटे
हरे कृष्णा
बताओ
गुरु जी।
Hare Krishna
हाँ
Prabhu.
एक बार बता प्लीज
धन्यवाद प्रणाम गुरु जी।
Dhanavad Pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much गुरु जी for a wonderful class. No questions for today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Interesting class today also, sir. In the beginning, you have interesting thing you have said that see the world through the eyes of Bhagavad Gita and the service to the Lord Krishna. Thank you, Guruji, for a wonderful class. Really, we are indebted to you for a wonderful class. Really, we are progressing a little bit in the path of Lord Krishna. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Hare
Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you very much for the class, Guruji. Very interesting class today. Guruji,
Yes.
one question that I had is, you said in Sattva Guna, you go to the higher planets. And once again we come back to the middle planet only, is it?
That is
Once your, whatever your Punya is.
Yeah, it's exhausted, yes.
Okay. And there are many middle planets, or is Earth the only one?
It may be the earthly planets will be there. There are so many, correct? So it's all beyond our imagination. We can't even conceive. It's all achintya. It's inconceivable. There are many, many. We know the universe itself is so huge, correct? So
Yes, yes.
yes, there are so many heavenly planets, so many hellish planets, so many middle level planets, earthly planets are there. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Guruji.
Jagadanda Kodi. Kodi itself is
Yes, yes. The billions of galaxies are there. And it is still expanding also. It is continuing to expand. So,
we can't even imagine. It's beyond our imagination.
yes, yes. It is so amazing that we are in one tiny spot and
And getting so much attached to everything here. That's the problem.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
We are
Thank
actually
you. Thank
traveling
you.
so fast in this earth that itself we don't realize that. We are
Yes.
this earth itself is traveling very fast around the sun. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mataji. Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Class was nice. Actually enjoyed. No
Krishna.
questions, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Venkatanagarjun Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji for the class. The three modes of nature is working all the time.
That is
If we
correct.
work sincerely, means remember Krishna all the time, then we will get out of it.
Yes, Mataji. It's
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare.
Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम
Pranam.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा रामा रामा
Hare
हरे हरे गुड मॉर्निंग से हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna. Nandi Prabhu. Krishna. Palniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Hare. So today's class also very interesting that we have to always do the prescribed duty. Today again, once again, you have given this thing that we have to follow without fail. That is a very important point which you have brought out today. And the sloga also really interesting sloga. And where we will be when we do different type of things. That is a very interesting thing. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Venkatanayajan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
The costless mercy of Krishna, I could attend today's Bhagavad Gita class. The Bhagavad Gita, the everlasting and topmost knowledge. We are studying about the effects of three modes of material nature. Krishna gives us all the knowledge about the three modes for the questions of Arjuna. Once we get attached to results, we are committing more sins. We have to understand. Wrongly, we think that we are the body and we understand that we are the soul. One with the eyes of Bhagavad Gita knowledge know that everything in this world is temporary. And only soul is the permanent thing. To maintain body, we have to act. We have to act means we have to perform prescribed duties. Performing activity is important, but karma, we have to do that is perform prescribed duties. Forbidden duties, abominable, we should keep at a distance by using our intelligence and buddhi. Activities we have to differentiate which are binding and which takes us to liberation. We have to do everything as an offering to Krishna by using Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We get this rare opportunity of studying and understanding Bhagavad Gita, offering prasadam to Krishna, surrendering unto Krishna, chanting Mahamantra. All these things are meant for the good for the soul. With Bhagavad Gita knowledge, only it is possible. Nowadays, we have come up.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, you got muted Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu. Looks like you are not able to unmute. Vrinda Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Sorry, I was out for the hospital early today, so I will revert back tomorrow to you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
In the 14th chapter, 16th sloka, it is given that in the mode of goodness, the result is purification. In the mode of Rajoguna, the result is distress and misery. Whereas in the mode of Tamoguna, ignorance and foolishness are the results. In the 17th sloka, Krishna is telling, from the mode of goodness, we develop knowledge. From the mode of passion, greediness is developing. And from the mode of ignorance, we develop madness, foolishness, and illusion. And today's sloka, 18th sloka, Krishna is telling, one who is situated in Sattva Guna, he will elevate to the higher states. And one who is situated in Rajoguna, he keep coming back and back to the middle level. And who is in Tamoguna will go to the most condemned destination. Very nicely understood. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you very much for today's class. So our Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhuji is nicely summarized. So initial part I missed it. So now fully I understand today's subject. See, the Bhagavad Gita, the whole syllabus is very vast. So the only area under which we feel very comfortable is chanting Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. See, other subjects so deep in depth. Say, for example, Tamoguna, it's ignorance and foolishness, and but it also is the laziness. Sometimes we also go through that blankness, no, either at sleep or sometimes your mind is totally blank. When the mind is blank, is it good or bad? Some kind of blankness I used to perceive, total blankness. So it doesn't move towards Rajo or move towards anything, but it total blankness. That emptiness we enjoy sometimes. So you don't have anything to think, either towards past or future or anything which will give you little trouble that you need to do. Instead of stressing yourself, that blank state comes in. Either that blank state is the tamoguna.
What, Prabhu? What's your question?
I mean, either in the tamoguna, other than ignorance and foolishness, there is a, what do you call, a laziness. You are sitting at one place peacefully and thinking nothing, doing nothing. Then how it become a condemned nature? That is what
No,
I am
laziness.
little having.
Laziness is a tamoguna. So doing nothing, thinking nothing means what? You have to think. Mind, ideal mind is the devil's workshop. Mind has to think something. If you are sitting and thinking Krishna, then it's fine.
No, for that only this Mahamantra Japa, why we are chanting Gayatri Japa or Mahamantra Japa, to occupy your mind, it will not wander from one place to another place. So it will make you occupied. So the Japa mantra, the vibration, it keeps you occupied. So you are always on the mantra, and through that vibration you are enjoying. So either you are enjoying that Krishna Nama, or you are enjoying through Gayatri Japa, or you chanting Krishna Sahasranama, or anything else. For that moment, your mind is not wandering here and there. So your concentration is only with the chanting that Mahamantra, correct? But if you do it 24/7, what will happen? That is what I am asking.
24/7.
Oh, you will not go to.
First of all, it's practically not possible. If you are able to do that, then that's very good.
No, Guruji, in the past, in the ancient time, there are many people, they occupied themselves in a complete stone state. They have done no. We don't know whether they are going to Bologa or where they are going, where the soul is going. We don't know. We have no idea. But in the case of Ramana Maharishi, he was totally, in the age of 25, 30, he totally withdrawn from body. So he totally withdrawn person, and was like a stone. He understood the whole thing in the age of 25 itself. So if you take Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he devoted to Durga, Kali, but maybe he knows the secret of how to reach to Krishna. So that inactiveness is what is that state? I'm asking that question. Maybe in a modern world we cannot able to do. We have to work, we have to earn, we have to take care of family. All those things are there. In case if nothing is there, if a person just chanting Hare Rama, Hare Krishna all the time, maybe Krishna will take care of his food also. By nature, he will also get all those things because they never die. There are many people, they lived for 100, 200 years doing nothing. Just they are in their own world. Because this nature only little we don't know how to execute that. So you are also wondering question.
What problem?
Nene, you are also in a serious thought.
Nothing here wondering, Prabhu. Everything clear. Bhagavad Gita is clear. That's it. Following Bhagavad Gita, we were going to open it to other things discussing. It's not going to help us, bro. Just stick only to Bhagavad Gita. Only listen to what Krishna says. Then
Nene,
better understand.
how to maintain that nature? The question is
That's
not
it.
that. The
Keep
question
study
is how
Bhagavad
to
Gita
maintain
only,
that
Prabhu.
nature.
Keep study Bhagavad Gita,
Huh?
follow Bhagavad Gita, follow Krishna. That's it, Prabhu. Then Krishna's causeless mercy, everything will become better. That's it. Why worry? Why Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita that you don't worry. I will always think of me. I will solve all your problems. Then why all these questions should come? Machittaga sarva durgani matprasada tariseti. That's it. So if you always think about Krishna, this kind of questions itself won't come from.
No, that nature, that guna, I'm discussing. The three
Yeah, guna is
natures.
a part of
Sometimes
the Prakriti. Prakriti. Guna is the part of the Prakriti, modes of nature. So what's your question, Prabhu? I didn't understand your question well.
no, in the three state, the three nature, it is not a permanent phenomena for anybody. Correct? Either they are in the first bracket, second bracket, or third bracket, or they come back to second, or they come back to first.
Yes.
The rotation takes place.
Yes. Okay. What's your
The
question?
rotation. No, just I got the answer. Only thing is we have to remember Krishna.
That's it. Just remembering Krishna, following every step in Bhagavad Gita, that's fine. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is giving us everything what we need. By knowing this, there is nothing else is there for us to know. That's it. Krishna is saying very clearly. Yajnatva nega bhuyo anyati jnatavyam avasisyate. So then there is no need for any worries or questions or concerns. Everything is taken care very well by Krishna. That's it.
Yeah.
Is that clear, Prabhu?
Thank you, Guruji. Yeah, because before we understanding fully of Bhagavad Gita and Krishna, so we have done many things with this three state, correct?
Yeah,
We
but
do not know.
now fully depend on Krishna, fully depend on Bhagavad Gita, then we will come out of the modes of nature. Krishna is teaching us very clearly that by rendering devotional service to him, we will be freed from the modes of nature. That's it. So we'll start doing it. That's it. So Bhakti Yoga in a sevate sagunan samati taitan. So if we just do that in our life, everything is going to be taken care by Krishna. So then what is the concern or worry?
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for today's class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna.
Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, very nice class. And Siddhar Baba devotees also. That's how the Sattva Guna, the Gita is very important. Why should read Gita? You can make your life more ennobling and rather you can lead a very happy life. And 24/7. And really, the class is very enlightening. I take more and more interest towards nothing else in the world. And Guruji, because of you, Guruji, and as it is a golden opportunity for us, and we should be like Arjuna, going asking question up to chapter 9 or like that, and Vishwa Darsana. And before that, I told you like friend, and he admits, Arjuna admits his own mistakes, and how it is very interesting. And at the first stage, the mind get distracted, like Arjuna. We are also now taking Guruji, you take us into this world, Raja, Tama, and Sattva. These three gunas, how to, and which one you have to choose, and which one you have to eliminate and avoid. That is a very interesting sloka, and it is very powerful. And what is happening now? People away from sattva, they are only involved in raja and kama. So, how to get released from this bondage, these things, and really connect with the sattva guna, that knowledge, wisdom, that Gita Jnana, and really we can go, you take us, elevate to that state because of your mercy, Guruji, because of your dedication, and you regularly, daily, to enlighten us and take us to this Golaka. It's a greater golden opportunity without hesitation, and we are happy. I am feeling very much, I feel that Swargya Ananda, Aishwarika Ananda, the perfect peace and nothing else in the world. By more and more you read Gita, the more happiness will become. That is the purpose of life, and that is the mission, and we will miss unless we should not 24/7. Prabhupada also rendered a great service, Yaman service, a great service for contributing this world, this knowledge, and we are taking advantage of this because of him. We are in this class, and really I am very thankful, Guruji. Pranam Guruji. Sarada Namaste.
Krishna Venkat Nagarjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Dhanyawad Guruji for today class. Thank you so much Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna